Hey there you guys, it's Christina from craftingwithchristina.com, and today I'm still continuing with trying to use my scraps and using what I already have. So this isn't going to be any new things that I have. You can implement whatever you have in your scrapbook collection to make what I'm going to make today. So what I've decided to do is use this really big punch that I got for Christmas from my mother-in-law. This is the 2-in-1 medallion plate punch from EK Success. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to be using that. As well as another thing that I got for Christmas, this With Love 6x6 paper pad from Recollections, which is the Michael Store brand. And it's got some very, I guess, basic colors, like solid stripes, polka dots, but they're all in like pink hues, so keep that in consideration, as well as tons of scrappy mom stamps. As you guys may have known that I found out that as of 2013 I'm taking a break from any design teams. I just want to get back into creating for fun and really developing my creative style without being on any deadline. So I have a huge collection of stamps. So I have a variety of scrappy mom stamps that we're going to be using. I've got these Spellbinders Nestabilities, which is one of my more recent purchases. This is the Labels 22, as well as some scraps. I've got a black, a scrap of craft, some red, and 2 strips of white. So let's begin with our project. I'm going to put everything else aside for right now. First, I want to see what our card base is going to be. Like I said, this is just a scrap of craft, so let's go ahead and measure that. I'm going to get out my Martha Stewart's scoreboard, and let's see what card base we're going to have here. So, this is size at 8.5 by 5.5, so that means it's going to be A2. So this is scored at 4 1/4. Let's make this a horizontal card. So, opening at the bottom, horizontal card. That's easy. And honestly, that's lucky because I really just picked out some scraps. Next, we're going to put our card base aside, and we're going to get our black cardstock. As you can see, this is a scrap. It's not in the best condition, but that's okay. I am going to be making, or trying to make today, a cardboard card, or chalkboard card. I've been seeing them going around a lot. So I have my Cuttlebug here. Since we're going to be using just a cutting plate, we're going to use our A plate, a B plate, and a C plate. So that's what you'll need for a Cuttlebug. If you're using a Spellbinders or a, I guess, other cutting machine, I don't know. So you might want to find out what they use. I think sometimes they have instructions for this, which they do. They have sandwich instructions for various machines. So we're going to be using, I think, the second largest, because that's a size that, yeah, will fit nicely on an A2 card. So using the second largest thin plate die, and we're going to, use our scrap of paper. Actually, this is too big. Let's cut this down. Just grabbing my trimmer. So there's more scrap for another project. Okay, grab our die. Cutting face down. And we're not going to emboss this, we're just going to straight cut it. So you can easily use your Cricut or your Cameo to cut out a shape, but I just happen to have these dies. And let's pop that out. Oh, why didn't it cut all the way through? This is just a scrap of Recollections cardstock. It's not super thick, so I do not know why it didn't cut all the way through. So we have that. We can toss everything else in our scrap pile or garbage. recycling. Okay, let's pack that up. And what we're going to do now is, since this is Valentine's Day card theme, I'm just going to take out my stamps, and we're going to find a few sentiments which I think would go good on a chalkboard style project. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I picked out a few sentiments, actually a ton of sentiments, which I think would look great on my little chalkboard card. So just to name a few, I have smooches and the heart from Amazing Animals. And then from Sweet Somethings, I have All Because Two People Fell in Love. I've got the two people and another heart. From Quirky Quotes, I have You Knock My Socks Off and You Make My Heart Happy. Designer's Choice, I have You Complete Me. Furry Friends, I've got Love You Bunches, and then I've got the two Valentine's Day sets. One of them's Love Notes, and I don't remember the name of this other one, and I don't think I wrote it on here, so I'll have to just put that on my blog, what the name of this stamp set is. So what I'm going to do, basically, we're just going to figure out where I want all of these stamps to go, and we're going to fill the entire image with as many sentiments that will fit. And I'm not going to stamp all of these together, but what I will do, I'm going to just get the largest acrylic black that I have and just grab them all at once on the block, just so I know what position they're going to be on the finished project. So I'm just going to grab all of them right now. Oop, one fell. Just so I have their position locked, and put our stamps away. And what we're going to do is we're going to take them off one by one and stamp them on our chalkboard piece. Now we're just going to let that dry just for a second, or you can hit it with your, what's it called, heat tool. I'm going to wipe all these off, clean up a little, and we'll be back when this is dry. Okay, so now my piece is now pretty much dry. What we're going to do, I'm just going to take my white gel pen and go around the outside edge of our chalkboard piece. Okay, my camera decided to die while I was tracing the outline, so you guys may have missed that. I just traced the outline of my image, or my label, with my gel pen, and then I went in and added a little bit of doodling to make it more full. Some dots here, some lines. I colored some letters darker, so that's all set for our image. As you can see, lots going on. Looks like subway art. So the last thing we really need to do is I'm going to take some Color Box Pigment ink, and I'm just going to just chalk the edges a little bit, because chalkboards are not that clean normally. So not too much though. Okay. There we go. So that's our main image, put that to the side. Now let's work on assembling our base of our card. I'm going to use 2 pieces of pattern paper. We'll use a line, some lines right here. And we'll use, actually, how about...
Mommy, look, I got to pick up it now.
Okay. This heart dot. I'm only going to take 2 inches of each of these papers. because I'm going to use 2 patterns for the front of my card. So we're going to just cut off 2 inches. And then we're going to make it 4 inches. So it's going to be 2 by 4. We need 2 by 4 pieces. Okay. And these scraps can go right into our pack so we don't lose them. Oh, see how sometimes things work out? I'm just going to take some tape. Come here, I'll show you, Bubba.
I don't know how to play.
Okay, we're just going to put this in the middle. Wait, did I say it was going to be a horizontal card? We're going to make it a horizontal card, since that's what I originally said. Okay. So it's centered this way, but then a little bit off to the right a little bit. So that's what we're going to do next. Let's get our border punch. Okay, so I really tried to use this punch like I had initially said in the intro of my video, but no matter what I did, it did not look right on the card. So I actually made a boo-boo on the card, taking it off and putting it on 1,000 times. So I'm going to address that. So let me just explain to you this punch. There are 2 designs that you can do on this punch. One's a simple design. It's more like a border. It's not edge to edge, so it doesn't cut out like lace or anything like that. It's just kind of like a scallop punch. What you can do then is, on the number 1, cut out a more intricate punch to just put on top of it. So they don't interlock. They don't create like, I don't know, super duper intricate lace, which I don't know what I was thinking, but the punch 1, more intricate. Number 2, more like a background to put the number 1 on like a solid. So that is that. So wanted to use this, didn't work out. So what I ended up doing, as you can see, made a boo-boo on my card. I cut out a piece of the colors I was originally going to use. The red and the white, I just did my 2 oldie but goodies. The Fiskars scalloped punch, forget the real name of this one, and then the postage stamp one. So I used those on some strips of scraps, and I'm just going to cut them out using my paper trimmer. We're going to use some Tombow glue since they're both pretty thin. Actually, let's just do the red. Actually, I think 1 is quite enough to cover the boo-boo, so we're going to not use this. This away. I think simple is going to be better on this card. Let's cut off the excess. Go. Then we can put our main image on our card. I think I want to use some black timeless twine just to bring in the black into the background. So let's just wrap it around there a good amount of times. The black timeless twine, and we're just going to finish that off with some foam squares on the back of our main image. add that to our card. And I think that came out really cute, especially considering all the things that I changed on it from my original idea. I think that looks cute. I think I actually just want to do one more thing, which is round the corners of this card. I think I want to round these two, the bottom two. Yeah, we're going to round the bottom two. Okay. And that's pretty much our card for today. I hope you like it. Like I said, it changed a lot from what I initially thought I was going to do, but a chalkboard card. Thank you so much for watching Crafting with Christina. You have a great day. Bye-bye.